Hey, what's good, yo? Fuzion here, back with another video. Been a minute. To be honest, I haven't feel like recording. I've been working a lot of stuff's going on. I saw this on TikTok. I saw Kanye West and uh, Akademiks showing up, doing a little video together. Um, Against my better judgment, I'm going to be reacting to it. I really don't like any of these two guys, like specifically of what's been going on lately. We got this groomer, and then we got a racist, white supremacist piece of shit. So, this is what we're going to be reacting to. I shouldn't be doing this, and I don't think we should be watching this. I don't think we should be even giving this any attention. But I'm gonna be a hypocrite because I really want to know what the fuck this dude is thinking. He has a swastika around his neck. He's not any better, for doing this interview, knowing what he's going to do, knowing what he is saying, knowing what he is going through as of right now. This is all an attention play, and we're all feeding into it, me included, just to hear what the fuck is going on through this dude's mind. Seems like they're both vying for Drake's attention. It seems like if they're not loud enough by themselves, they're gonna come together and try to get this dude's attention. So yeah, it's some pretty interesting stuff. I did see a clip again, like I said on TikTok. We'll get to the point to where I was like, oh yeah, I gotta see what the fuck is going on because I need to hear some sort of explanation. I need to hear how Kanye fans can defend this shit, and I just want to be in the know. This is obviously a DJ Akademiks interview. I found this on Chris, whatever his last name is, but I'm gonna be reacting to it. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We may put in 15, 20 minutes maybe, but I will be stopping it. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on.
Kept it light. Kept it light, man. How's everything with you, brother?
To a place of refuge right quick.
The legend, man. How do you stay out here, dog?
I just be like in my office.
I thought we were gonna do it in the warehouse.
I know, right? But I just decided I was supposed to leave yesterday, but then I was gonna do the interview with you yesterday, and
Yeah.
I was doing it earlier, and blah blah. And
Nah, I seen the online shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening?
yeah, so I just got like a little bit exhausted from that bullshit. It was just
I get it.
moving shit out the way.
So you see what's in his hand. You saw that pointy hat. You saw that pointy hat. The black pointy hat with the black. He's gonna put it on in a second.
This guy, man.
That's what you gotta say. This guy, man.
All right. Okay. All right. I think my drip is decent, right? Wait, is that a game? What game is that? Oh, what do you play on that? Like Pokemon? It's a Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I thought like it would be up here with like some NPCs like banging it out type shit.
So this is apparently where Kanye is chilling at. Whatever. You see, it's very, very minimalistic. You can sort of tell that there is something off going on with him. We never known Kanye to be a minimalist. He's always been out in the limelight. He's always been seeking attention in some sort of fashion. This seems very, very strange, just off a first look. He's by himself. I'm wondering what he is truly going through. I'm wondering, not to be morbid, but how much longer, if that makes sense. It seems like there's a real problem going on. And if there's not a real problem going on, then what else could there be besides him seeking attention? This is made for the Kanye fans. I'm not a huge Kanye West fan just in general. I mean, his music is great. Well, his old work. I think his new stuff is ass, so it sort of hurt his legacy very, very badly with these previous albums. Donda was unfinished until it was finished, until it was unfinished, until it was fixed again. Donda 2, I didn't even give that a listen. Vultures 1 was okay. There were some good songs on there, but it wasn't his great work. Vulture 2 was ass. Ye was not that good. Jesus is King, I think that's what it's called. That wasn't that good. There's maybe 1 or 2 songs on there that I think I consistently listen to. But these past few albums have been a skid. They haven't been great. They haven't been good. They've been somewhat cringe, hard to listen to, hard for me personally to support this guy. And then you got the antics. You don't need the antics. You should be past antics at this point. I think when you get to a certain level, be it in hip hop, be it in basketball, be it in just whatever your field is, you should be past these antics. You should. And it seems like he's not. It seems like he's trying to take away just something. There's a huge question mark on what the fuck Kanye West is doing. Let's go ahead and continue.
It do look like kind of like a Switch, right?
It does, but it's not really. That's not on Switch. Switch, you could take the remote off.
That's probably some new shit, man. Yeah. Now I'm calm. I don't know, for another...
He looks like a big ass kid too. Like, it just, I don't know, man. This is unsettling. I think that's the best way to describe it, because you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I seen a clip again. I keep on sort of going past. Referring to that. There's just some weird shit going on with this interview. There's gonna be weird shit showing. I'm gonna get to it, but it's just from everything. Why is he there?
The reason I thought like there was gonna be like assistants, staff. I like it. A little bit simple. Oh boy. A little saucy in here, right? A little hot. Hat forward and backwards. My hat. Not the other hat. My hat. This way? Or this way? This is like the classic look. Yeah, I've been trying to take a...
I'm not monetized yet, so I can show whatever the fuck I want. I can say what I want. I can post sort of what I want, because it's not really going to penalize me that much, or just in general. So I feel like I have freedom to post this. I have freedom to say what I want about this. And this is not okay. You know, this is why you are being called white supremacists. This is why you're being called a piece of shit. This is why you are getting called out on the internet. And we all know why you're doing it. There's a good chance that this is just rollout plus nobody paying attention to me thing. It really seems like he's trying to pull attention any way he can. His rant, again, pulling attention any way he can. This whole get up. I don't like that DJ Akademiks did this. I think I was going to say he's mature enough to where that he can skip out on something that I don't think it is worth him even paying attention to. I think that if Kanye wanted to make a statement, if Kanye wanted to do this dumb shit and get an interview, there should have been a better person to do that who could really get down and figure out what the fuck is going on. I saw an interview with him and Charlamagne the God. Despite what y'all think about Charlamagne just in general, take your bias out of it. Take your your thoughts behind who Charlamagne the God is, all his previous antics, his clips. Take that out of it. That was a really, really good interview, and I think he's one of the few people who will force Kanye to look himself in the mirror. There's not a lot of people, I think, that should be interviewing Kanye West right now. One of them should not be DJ Akademiks. He needs to understand what his lane is. This is not his lane, and I think this was a bad look on both sides. Horrible look on both sides.
I see you with the bust down chain too, man.
Bro, took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but I wanted to wear it with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. Like it need to sit right there. I got a white leather one and fall right in the perfect place.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got this made specifically?
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Hold on a second. I think the best place for the photo, can we move that to the side? Damn, can't move this shit up. It'll be like here, or...
Bro, you're just a designer at heart, man. Like,
I need to get a very, like it be...
No, don't even say... Stop trying to hype this nigga up. This is not okay. It's not good. DJ Akademiks should be challenging this. If he is an interviewer, if he is interviewing somebody like this, he should be challenging the thought process. He should be questioning the thought process. He should be figuring out what the hell is going on. He shouldn't be co-signing like he is. He shouldn't be complimenting like he is. We just saw a fucking bust down swastika chain. We just saw a bust down swastika chain. And why is he not questioning it?
You had that here.
If we had like two of them, right, it would probably work. If you're looking for that type of look.
I'm gonna skip ahead, see if we can get to some shit.
The best thing would be right here.
Is he talking?
Like this.
I mean, I'm letting you set this down right now. What do you think?
I should have to throw the boots on with it.
Have you worn this out in public?
Hope not.
Nah, you know, funny thing is I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
Yeah.
And they
You know what
should.
I'm saying? Like they would put me in the hospital for my outfit. So,
So even yesterday, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think? Like someone knocks on the door. That's what the tweet said or the video said.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I.
Hey, so before he does answer that, I'm gonna be again, like I said earlier, I'm not monetized. Nothing's gonna happen. I don't have enough viewers or people who care about this channel for me to really be watching what I say here. But he should be threatened. He should feel threatened. Somebody should threaten this guy because this is not okay. We're at a really volatile time in the world where our quote-unquote leaders need to be setting different examples. We have someone in the White House that is currently just tripping. He's trying to get rid of everything that has to do with other cultures, other races, other ethnicities, their style of living, how they're doing certain things. He's changing history within itself. He did something with the Smithsonian. I can't speak right now. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. But he's doing all these things. He's changing all these things, and we have to combat that. But we're seeing on the internet, again, I'm speaking from the internet side. In real life, shit is different, but we have kids on the internet, so they're being directly influenced by the internet, by this new speak, by how racism is normalized. It's normal for you to be, it is normal to see in TikTok comments, in Instagram comments, straight racism. That has been normalized. There is no one trying to combat it. If you combat it, you are seen as being lame. You know, the sticks and stones, the freedom of speech. It's not that deep. There's these whole conversations being told. There's this, it's my opinion. There are times when opinion is wrong. We all can say the opinion of racism is wrong. That is a fact. He is feeding into racism with one of the most racist, if not the most racist, organization there is. It doesn't matter that it's black. It doesn't matter that he's a black man under it. That does not matter. That symbol that he has around his neck, that symbol that he has on currently as clothing, is a horrible look. And the fact that this nigga hasn't said anything, he's co-signing this. Now, again, we're 6 minutes in. It's early. They haven't even done the interview yet. But we will see. This can make or break Akademiks. This will see if he is truly, truly a grifter and changing over to that, to the right-wing shit. We all know what happens. There's this new right-wing pipeline. First, you gotta go into stake, be someone who's a gambler, whatever. And then you feed into this look-maxing bullshit. And then you feed into this, these different ideologies that feed, for some reason, into the right-wing pipeline. That is what we're in as of right now as a society. There's so many things that feed into that. And this is only the beginning. And I think he was definitely stepping into that. His fans are definitely leading into that. There's a lot of shit going on. And if you've been paying attention, if you've been watching, if you've been understanding, if you've been just seeing the world, right wing, there's a lot of stuff leading into that. There's a lot of young men who are feeding into this red pill, this different look on manliness, this masculinity, these masculine conversations that are leading into that. And I don't think a lot of people are saying anything about it. I think that a lot of people are just ignoring it. I'm thinking a lot of these social media pages, TikTok, they're doing nothing to combat it. We already know what the fuck's going on with Twitter. Instagram, they're not trying to combat it. I don't get on Facebook like that because I'm not 67 years old. And I know when an AI video is an AI video, so I don't need to be on there. There's just crazy shit going on.
I start bossing up for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel. A second, let me just.
And he don't give a fuck about his kids. I said it. He don't give a fuck about his kids. Kanye West does not give a shit about his kids. You know why? Because imagine your kids go to school and then they got to deal with that. Why is your father wearing that? I don't know. Is your father a racist? I don't know. You put them in the position. There was this thing that came out that that Kim Kardashian owns North's likeness, so Kanye couldn't use North's voice or song on a song with him and Diddy. That's great parenting on Kim Kardashian's side, but people are saying that is horrible and she shouldn't be doing that. She understood who she had a baby with. She understood who she married, and she made a excellent call. She saw what this could happen, and she prevented that from happening way early. So, I don't think people are really understanding what Kanye West's influence is, and what just the fact that he's wearing that symbol, the fact that DJ Akademiks is just sitting there with that stupid ass look, but looking like fucking Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Just a fan. He's being a scumbag and hasn't said shit about it. If you walk into somewhere and you see somebody with that on and you're interviewing them, the first thing that you should say out of your mouth is, what the fuck are you wearing? And why the fuck are you wearing it? Again, I said it earlier, but it's early in the interview. We don't know what is being said. But off of first look, off first listen, if you are someone who cares about the United States, quote unquote, if you are not a racist, if you are someone who cares about everybody, if you're a Christian, if you are somebody who does not agree with that ideology, you should have called it out immediately. That's all it is.
Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about, it never was that, but when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over. Is this the right thing for your children? And, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like...
And that is the problem right there. That is the key issue. People are feeding into what he is saying and saying he is telling the truth. Half the time he's not. He's just saying shit. He's just saying shit. And because he made graduation, people are saying, well, he ain't never lied before. Come on, bro. Find a way to defend what he is wearing. Any article of it. Find a way to defend him wearing a KKK costume with a fucking... a swastika chain. How do you defend that? Besides him being a racist piece of shit. That's what he is. That's what he is doing. That's what he's showing you. And it's not okay. It's not cool. And I expect more people to call him out. I expect these artists to not work with him. I expect his fans to wake the hell up Because for some reason, Kanye fans just keep their blinders on. Separate the art from the artist. He ain't been racist to me. He just has KKK stuff on. It's not racist. You're fucking stupid. And you know you are. And you know he is. And you don't care. Just because he's a genius in music does not mean he's a genius in life.
I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture, if we said yo, you doing this wrong, you stealing my stuff.
What he's saying has merit. What he is saying, it is true. But it doesn't matter because look what the fuck you're wearing. You don't care about black people. Stop pretending like you care about black people. You don't. You can't wear KKK paraphernalia. You can't walk around as a KKK person. You cannot support KKK members, KKK, none of that shit. The person who made that is a racist. You're promoting a racist. You're promoting a racist ideology. So when you say these things that you care about black people, that you are saying, which is true, that the culture is being taken advantage of, it is true, but it doesn't matter because look what the fuck you're wearing. That defeats anything else that you say. There is this weird conversation that Kendrick is a hypocrite for doing some songs with Playboi Carti. I'm not going to get into that. I'm sure there's hella think pieces about it. Whatever. I want to offer this. Is Kanye West being a hypocrite? Do you think this is Christ-like? Do you think God would approve of this? I'm talking to the Christians, and then I'm talking to Kanye West fans. Be honest with yourself. That's what's going on here. That's what I need DJ Akademiks to ask. That's what Charlamagne the God would ask. I hope he gets on the podcast with Joe Budden, because I believe Mark Lamont Hill will call him out. Ish should call him out. Ice should call him out. These people should, that's where he needs to be. Be in front of a real podcaster, a real interviewer, someone who will force you to make your stance and explain it. Because DJ Akademiks is just going to shake his head and, I don't know, probably go get something to eat. He don't give a fuck. He there for the views. He's there for the controversy. He's there for his 12 to damn near 25-year-old fans who have this weird thought process of believing everything this dude says and then following him. And then he'll go do some dumb shit. DJ Akademiks has done this before. That whole Chicago conversation, that whole drill, there's some stuff about this dude that is scumbag as hell. And we all know it, but because it's entertaining, because he's doing the exact same thing as some of these labels are, taking advantage of black trauma, of black loss, of black violence, of gang violence, and pushing it to white fans and making money off of it. That's not okay. And then you bring that over your pseudo right-wing fan group to this piece of shit fan group, Kanye West. They're mixing together if they already haven't been, and they're creating that link. DJ Akademiks fans will be more Kanye West fans, will be more white supremacist fans, will be, again, feeding more into that right-wing pipeline, which will continue on with this new this new world order. That's what's going on, bruh. That's what's happening. I'm speaking as a black man. I'm speaking as a black person. I'm speaking as a man. I'm speaking as a hip-hop fan. I'm speaking as somebody who uses TikTok. I'm speaking as someone who is online and sees this shit. I'm speaking to somebody who goes to work and listens to these types of conversations. So, full transparency, I work for a gaming studio. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm not going to tell you which one, because, you know, there's some stuff that I need to explain, of course. But, and I don't want y'all to try to find me because I don't do that. Anyway, the gaming scene, ever since the Sweet Baby Inc. shit, ever since this new woke shit where people are crying about black people in video games, women not being pretty, so I can't look at them on the video game. I can't look at video game butt. I can't look at video game boobies. You know, this whole new shit leads to this. This has become the evolution of this. I'm in those spaces because I work in those spaces.
You taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. You know, they started lowering the budgets for Puff, so I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago, and then it made everybody be like, oh, you know, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick. The two pedophiles. Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, or however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out here, they're going to play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of...
It didn't have to go there, though. When they bring up that bullshit conversation, it didn't have to go there. Drake could have just did rap. Could have just rap battled him. Didn't have to bring in family members, which, again, that's what he does. He doesn't know how to just have a fucking regular ass battle. Now, women beating, that's serious shit. If what happened with Playboy Cardi is true, get him out of here. If that is true, get him out of here. If it is true, I'm looking at Kendrick different too. So there is no bias there. Get him out of here. But the difference is we have video proof. We have seen Diddy kick Cassie in the fucking shit. We all saw it. So for you to defend him, to compare video proof with allegations, that's crazy to me. And it should be crazy to you too. Of the Drake shit, there's videos of him kissing a girl. She's 17. But who brought up that angle first? That's besides the point. Either way, you can't compare the two. Because one's an actual pedophile who is documented, who we all know, who we've all heard of, who we all seen. There's a real woman beater who is documented. We've seen it. We've all seen it. It's everywhere. So it's hard for him to bring that up when there is no actual proof with the others. That being said, if there is proof, if there is truth to all of it, get them all out of here. Kendrick included. The Weeknd included, because it seems like people are just honing in on the Kendrick feature, where there's a lot of different features with Playboi Carti. Get Drake out of here, because Drake did a song with Playboi Carti. Get all these people out of here. Get his fans out of here. See, so you're picking and choosing. If you're going to pick a side, stay on the side.
Of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like, they going all out. But see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf of God. Like, how this shit comes together, the timing, everything is like a God sense. So I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed in to the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, I'm getting sleepy. So she said, okay, good night. And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody and they would do anything to have their dad home. The two twins, and Christian lost, their mama died and their daddy in jail. And everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy. And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it because it's just like I'm telling you.
People who called out the evil twin stuff, y'all better call that out too. People who called out the evil twin stuff, they better call that shit out too. There's a lot of picking sides. There's a lot of hypocrites. There's a lot of coping from one side when the other side is doing even worse and saying the exact same thing, but it's because one person is saying it, they're treating it different. If they're all scumbags, get them all out of here. That's my take. That's Fuzion's take. If you're a woman beater, if you're a pedophile rapist, if you're a racist, if you're a misogynist, if you're a misandrist, any of those, homophobic, anti-Semitic, all of that, Zionist, get all of that shit out of here. Because you're a piece of shit. And if you support these pieces of shit, that means you're a piece of shit. When it comes to stuff like this, there has to be a line. There has to. It gets to a point to where you can't separate the music from the artist. And I want Kanye West fans to figure out what that point is. I'm a huge Kendrick fan. If there's a video of him beating a woman, I will not be a Kendrick fan anymore. If there's a video of Playboi Carti beating a woman, I'm not a Kendrick fan anymore. That's what it is. And that's how it should be. Because this is what we are becoming. This is what we are deciding to do. So if that's what we're if that's what we're deciding to do as a people, as a culture, as a fan, as as just whatever, then we gotta stand on it. And I don't think anybody is willing to stand on it because of how many big artists are involved. So, some of the stuff that Kanye West saying is valid, but it becomes invalidated when you're wearing stuff like this. Because you're doing it to get a reaction. You're not being genuine in what you are doing. There is no symbolism here. There is no different conversation here. You're wearing a white supremacist garb. You're wearing a swastika around your neck. You are a racist. If you do not think that is true, let me know in the comments so I can call you a racist too. Because there's zero way, there's no way to defend that. There's no way.
These top 5 niggas is like, yo, you know, actually, we probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through all this shit tonight, shit? He's like, I'm the craziest one, nigga. It's like, so once them people, we family, we can get into it. But they started taking that shit too far. I started taking it personal at a certain point. With Puff, like all of the media, because I wake up every day, whether I did something positive, negative, somebody got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going on. I know, because we got a short amount of time, I just want to hit you with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, so, like, the whole thing about, and even whether it's the outfit, the swastika, I think some people, like, they feel like you're spreading hate.
Because you are.
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So
because you shouldn't.
All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one.
You shouldn't.
So this white woman and this white family have the control
who you let.
These highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face.
Anybody who does comment on YouTube videos, anybody who wants to comment on YouTube videos, leave it in the comments below. Was Kim wrong in this situation? Take your bias out of it. Take the fact that people don't like Kim. Take the fact that people don't like Kanye West. Take the fact that some people like Kanye, some people like Kim. Take all of that out of there. If Kanye West was your husband, if Kanye West was your significant other, and he is acting like who he is right now, would you have done your best to keep your kids' IP, their likeness away from him? And be honest, because we all know the truth. And if you don't, then we all know what your thought is, and we all know what type of person you are. Leave it in the comments. I want to see what type of people. I want to see what type of person you are.
And they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me, say, hey, don't go in on that woman because it's going to affect the children. But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. Think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews. You get what I'm saying? That's, my life is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that faggot-ass trap shit if you want. But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say-so of my kids? Nigga, and anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Don. Lucian, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody, because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfuckers. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said at the beginning of this video, I should not be reacting to this. I'm acting like a hypocrite right now because I'm telling you to ignore this nigga. But I'm doing this because I got a channel that nobody gives a fuck about. I'm not monetized. Very few people will possibly see this. But I'm hoping that Jay-Z ignores it. Playboi Carti ignores it. Kendrick ignores it. Drake, no matter how y'all feel about Drake. I don't listen to Drake as much as I used to, because there's this new shit that I hear when I'm listening to Drake. And this was like before the beef, just in general. J. Cole, same way. Even before the beef, I really stopped listening to J. Cole. I don't know. There was just something that I'm not connecting with his music. I think he's a great rapper, but I just don't listen to him like that anymore. That's besides this point. Drake, do not say anything to this dude. Lucian, do not say anything about this dude. I'll be the hypocrite. I'll be that guy. Because this is crazy. This is not okay. His fans will defend it. His scumbag fans are just going to still bump his bullshit music that's not even that good, just so they can feel like they're part of some fake revolution. There's something that I heard not too long ago. Someone said, I can't remember who said it. But they were talking about Tory Lanez when he went to jail. I don't want to talk about that part. Believe who you want. Personally, I believe Meg. So keep that nigga locked up. Anyway, but I'm not trying to get into that conversation. Anyway, they said not every single black person that is locked up is a hero or something like that. Not everybody who is trying to push for a revolution has a real revolution planned out or is a real revolution. It just sounds like he's begging for attention. The only way that he knows how to beg for attention is this bullshit controversy, because it is cool for these tinfoil hat bitch boys to be tinfoil hat bitch boys. Joe Rogan's fans. All of these are the same people. Joe Rogan fans are DJ Akademiks fans. DJ Akademiks fans are Joe Rogan fans, which all listen to Kanye West, which are all on that right-wing bullshit. And we all know it. We all know it. It's not good, bro.
And me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't helped me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the
and that is the problem. That is the problem right there. This nigga's alone. He's insecure and he's alone because he pushes everybody away by doing his antics. We all know this. Hey, yo, Dot, I got you. What's the point of him saying that and then shitting on the guy? What's the point of being a huge Playboi Carti fan and then shitting on the guy? What's the point of piecing up with Drake and then shitting on the guy? People call out hypocrisy with Kendrick. People call out hypocrisy with all these things, but they won't address King Hypocrite himself. That's the only king I see. King Hypocrite, King Racist, King Bullshit, King of Insecure, King Loneliness, right here. And it's not good. I'm hard on Drake as a rap fan because I think Drake can rap better than he is doing. We've seen him rap better than he is doing. His music got a little lazy. He does suspect things. I do think he just has bad luck. And I think that certain things that are worded, how that they are worded, looks bad. Example, that whole Millie Bobby Brown shit. The way that she was saying it, the way that the conversation was listened to, the way that the interview went, it sounded bad. We don't know exactly what those conversations were. We don't know what type of conversations they were. Were they even in that realm? Or was he just trying to help out a new young star who is rising? We don't know. It just sounded crazy. That is a fact. And we all can agree on that. But I do not believe that Drake is a pedophile. I do believe he's a weirdo, but I don't believe he's a pedophile. So I will defend him on that side. I don't think, and I'm glad that Drake did say what he said, like to Kanye, that, you know, that whole text conversation that was funny as hell. But that's besides the point. Come on, bro. Let's continue.
My actual blood family from me in my face. All right, so go ahead. I just had to get that stream of content. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued by, and I think people look at some of the stuff you say on face value. I see how, you know, there's three themes that come across with everything with you.
Yeah.
It's betrayal, it's being used, and your ideas, whether it's what you say or what you create, being censored. And I think every time I see it, no matter what you do, it falls under one of those. Like betrayal, there's a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
I mean, like even the Jay thing, you don't regret the tweet, because if he said something about your daughter, you'd probably be upset, right?
He should be upset. You know, I ask people, like if I know somebody that's...
Sorry about that ad, guys. But just real quick, I'm probably going to watch half of this. I wasn't going to watch all of it. I actually shouldn't be watching all the way to this part, but he's saying a lot here. We're really understanding what his problem is. He's alone. Nobody apparently is looking out for him. But let me ask you another question. If your friend was talking shit about you, if your friend is obviously not okay, if your friend is going through a lot of stuff, talking shit about everybody, doing all this, an obvious risk to not only himself but to his family, would you try to get this dude his family back? He needs to go off somewhere. He needs rehab. He needs to go talk to somebody. He needs his... Well, I don't even think he has any friends anymore because he talked shit about all of them and now they're all gone. How you gonna burn the bridge and then be mad that the bridge is burnt? That's what he's doing. Narcissist.
Like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models is like her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We breaking them down. All this. I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities.
He did it again. Very valid take. A fair take. Personally, I don't agree with it. Certain parts. I agree that there is a health issue in the black community. I don't care if there's a fat person on the runway. I don't give a fuck about that. But there is a health problem in the black community. There's a racist problem in the black community too. Look what the fuck you're wearing. Why are you talking about helping the black community with one of the most evil groups who targeted the black community? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you?
Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers. Also, I had this theory that I just wanted to say. Wait a second. I have another theory. It's about football and music industry, but I want you to get that that Jay-Z answer. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, what about the fact that everybody knows what I'm saying is true related to that photo that I put up with my youngest daughter, right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Why? Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Well, some people might feel like, like even with the situation with kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke up on your behalf. Yeah. But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, well, you picked her. Like you put yourself in that.
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
Maybe they're saying that you don't take accountability.
No, that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these faggot-ass celebrity niggas is, if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Plus your T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say...
Calling out Pusha T now? How much money did you make off of his catalog? That Pusha T. How much did you make off of Big Sean? How much you make off of 2 Chainz? John Legend.
We ain't speaking on Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all looking at me like a Vic, because you a street nigga. But it ain't that time no more. I'm the lawyer off Carlito's way. I'm the boss. You niggas is broke. You niggas is not masterminds. And you niggas should never have ever gone. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass. I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August. And
talking about niggas wearing shit. Look what the fuck you're wearing. Anyway, he said the F word a lot on here. I disagree with all that shit. I don't support all that shit. Any of that shit. So, excuse the slur if you're here. That shit is not cool. I just wanted to set that claim. If you disagree, this is not the channel for you. Go fuck yourself.
Barbados, John Legend, mashed potato. So, no, they say he smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
No, they used to be your guy though. And like, so all these relationships, are they repairable? Like even the Pusha, the Jay, the like. There's a long list. Even Cardi. Like I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like I think after that tweet, he definitely, you know, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
to a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke-ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody, so this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl, right?
That's a lie. I just wanted to stop there. Kendrick has hits. We all know Kendrick has hits. Because people were saying, why didn't he play his hits? So we all know that that's a lie. We all do. And he's going to sit up here and lie. And I don't even think DJ Akademiks is going to fact check him on. Fact check him on that. My bad, y'all. Anyway, yeah, he's crazy. He's off. He is begging for attention. He's lonely. He feels like he is betrayed after you talk shit about everybody. After you're saying that you got robbed, he's robbing people. Come on, man. Come on, man. We know. Come on.
This is a theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand. Oh my God, that Kanye. Would somebody take a knee for it? Where's he out of there? See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We deal with we got Tom Brady, he's great. We made Mahomes throw that fucking Super Bowl, so Tom could get his 7th ring and shit. But like, you guys at the music industry, what you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists. And then, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about Skims. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like I don't know if it's that control, but you could see.
Wait a second. You don't think you could see my eyes through the mask right there? You don't know if it's that control. Meaning, but
I'm the person who, again, I'm not gonna normalize me, and where like I'm the guy on Twitter, but I'm like, wait, you really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I would be opposed to it, but it feels like a little bit more. That's why a lot of people are intrigued too. Yeah. Because if probably one of the richest rappers ever is
not probably, definitely, but keep going on.
When you've gotten to the heights, and I've said you're the greatest hip hop artist ever. When that person's then telling us it's like that, you then got to step back and be like, he knows definitely something we don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're also trying to like watch you and even listen. Even if people don't like some of the stuff you say, they're trying to figure out connect the dots and really see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I'm a leader and I channel and I don't see everything. I didn't picture us being here right now. I didn't have this vision yesterday. But I had one bag with me. I just got my leather outfit, and it was there. So it's meant. And I always thought, wow, that would make a really iconic interview setting. And I'm happy that I'm not sitting in it. And this is now making the movie. Like I said, with the North situation on the song with his son and the new artist Jasmine Williams, it happened like that. Certain things I lean into. People think I'm strategic. The enemy might, my enemy, our enemy, might think I'm strategic. But I'm not strategic. I just lean into what I really feel. And I say my truth. And whatever comes with it, comes with it. But my truth is so obvious to so many people because people are not allowed to say their truth to the point where they psych themselves out to think it's not true. And then, so I'm not saying people's truth, I'm saying people's feeling now. Because your truth can be told to you, you could be programmed, but your gut is going to have millions of lifetimes of information. So when I go and I tweet, especially now, I'm speaking to people's gut feeling.
Do you think Kim's gut feeling was her to not trust you with Northwest's likeness? Do you think Jay-Z's gut feeling to not help you get your kid back, whatever he's saying, was a gut feeling? Do you think his unbiased fans do not see this and have a weird feeling in their gut, being like, I don't know how to feel about this? Are you then invalidating their gut feeling? I'm just asking a couple questions because, again, we need to ask these questions. This is why I think it's hard for people to interview Kanye, because Kanye will go on a tangent and you can't ask him to expand on his tangent because he will then go into a different tangent. That's what happens. And it's so hard to look away from a car crash until you pass the car crash.
Like Iggy, not taking sides, but she gonna do everything in her power to make sure Onyx never is next to Kris Jenner. And you know why, and she knows why. That girl came from Australia, then no family in the middle of Miami. Now she's out here in California, and her whole goal as a mom is to keep her son as far away from Kris Jenner as possible. And we all know why. We all know those sex tapes are signed for. We all know those children, just in general, celebrity exploitation. Like when my daughter wants to rap, it's a thing where, damn, you really want to get into this game like this? And it's this balance. I had people around me.
Quick question. Could Kanye West and the Kardashians both be scumbags at the same time? So if a scumbag is calling a scumbag, who is more the scumbag? Because I don't think Kris or any of the Kardashians, I mean, yeah, they probably do a lot of fuck shit. They do a lot of fuck shit. That's not a lie. We seen it. We understand what happened with that sex tape. Whatever. Do you think it's any worse of an influence on people than to what he is doing? Him being Kanye?
I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about Skims, and then saying he need vocals. She may have supporting slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, you know, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why he screaming?
Wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. Anybody that never spoke out against me publicly, I'm not going to speak out against them publicly.
Okay. That's not true.
Yeah.
Okay. So
did I answer that? So, it's just God. I'm just channeling. Yeah. I'm just channeling something.
What type of God is he channeling? Christian Kanye West fans, what God is he channeling? Do you think, again, I asked this before, I'm going to ask it again. Do you think God would approve of what he's doing right now? Be honest. Do you think God supports these Nazis? Do you think God supported the KKK? The true God, we all know. Giving people a bad rap, man. Giving people a bad rap. I'll keep going for maybe 3 or 4 more minutes.
So I ain't telling y'all to follow me or do not. Yeah, people are not even in a position to follow me. It's like I could change hearts and minds, perception, but at the end of the day, you still got to go work for a white man. You still got to work for a Jewish man that works for a white man. The black dollar has been so decentralized since gentrification and the fall of Black Wall Street that it's next to impossible for.
All right, I'm about to end it right now. I can't. He can't keep on bringing up black plight while wearing a black enemy's garb. You can't keep on saying these things while wearing that, while promoting that, while pushing that. You just can't. It invalidates the truths that you are speaking. You can tell all these truths that you want, but if you are actively promoting the people who you are trying to push and protect, then I don't understand what you are trying to do. Nobody understands what you are trying to do. So I can't continue with this anymore. You can go ahead and watch the full video if you want, but I'm done. This will be my only video about Kanye West. I don't really like talking about him. I don't really like talking about DJ Akademiks either. He's too passive. He's letting him speak too much. When people hear Kanye West speak, when people do these interviews with Kanye West, that is why it's so hard for me to listen to them. Because they are not pushing his position. These ideas, these things he is saying, these things that he is projecting into the world, projecting onto people, need to be challenged. And they are not being challenged when they should be. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.